everybody. And I think it's who was it? Kim was talking about Thomas, and she says, I think was that Thomas, Kim and Thomas. Yeah, she was talking about Thomas, and she goes, don't judge a book by its cover. How she likes him and stuff. But again, I feel she's one. I'm like, do you like him? Because I don't know. I don't think he. I don't know. Maybe she does. I do know she wants him to be the Beckhams, whatever that weird thing is about. So, Thomas, Kim, and Van Mee sit and talk, and this gets really weird because um, I didn't realize Sabrina and Van Mee there was some problems there, and I didn't realize she was insecure as she is, and so and it just goes to show you just never know about people because she's beautiful, but she was saying how he doesn't tell her she's pretty, and he also said she wasn't his type. They were talking about how she wasn't his type, and that made her. And he said his type was basically Kim. He didn't say Kim, but he described Kim. And so that made Sabrina even more irritated. And she was talking about how he showed her pictures of his ex, and he said, "No, I didn't." And she like snapped. She went from 0 to 100 real quick. And she said, "Yes, you did." And he said, "She did it." Now, as angry as she got, I believe her. I think he did, and he just doesn't want to look bad. But she was upset, and she said she didn't like how he was looking at Kim. But that argument escalated so fast in front of everybody, and he was like, "Why can't we go talk about this privately?" And she didn't want to hear it, and she was upset, and he was just like he couldn't believe it. But like, it was a bit much the way she was going about it. But I do believe her. I think he was the one who showed pictures of his ex first. When they got home or back to their apartment, the argument continued, and then they went to sleep and woke up, and she apologized for arguing the way she did, but she wanted him to hear her. He said he's worried that she could blow up at any time. She will, because that's who she is. If you saw that, that's what's going to happen. I still believe her, but yeah, that will happen again, Van Mee. So then Kim and Thomas, it's the next day, and he's going to meet her sister and her mom. And she looked at what he had on, and she was like, "Are you going to wear that T-shirt?" And he was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Why do you want me to change?" She was like, "No." And she said, "I don't know." So she really did want him to change, but she didn't want to make him change. So I mean, I thought that was nice of her to kind of, you know, try to put it like, make it like his choice, and she's not making him change. He ended up changing into, like, he put a suit jacket over he asked her to help him, and she did. Her sister and her mom